Yeah, we're just excited to go out with the senior class. We've waited a long time for this. It's kind of our turn as a senior class, so we're excited to go out week 1 and take on Barberton August 22nd.
You talk about taking your turn. It feels like it's been your turn for a while because you were playing as a freshman and a sophomore, and it feels like there's a hand-me-down process of teaching the younger guys away. And it's, when you were emerging your sophomore year, now here you are a senior, there's this sophomore class who stepped in as freshmen, kind of similar to how your class did.
I've always been super grateful for when I was a freshman. I had a great senior class to kind of show me the ropes, and even when I was a sophomore, I had a good senior class to show me the way of wadsworth-football. So then this senior class kind of takes it on our shoulders to pass it down and show this freshman, sophomore, even the junior class how to do things right around here.
What do you see from those younger guys like Jude and company? And
Great work ethics, and I mean for their age, they're really good leaders. They lead their class, but then they also lead some upperclassmen in the way they do things by example.
The culture really, we kind of reshifted everything after COVID, and it started with our class of 2022, or that 22 senior class. And those guys were really intentional about making sure that the young guys felt like they were every bit as important, whether it was the last guy or the top guy. And so you started seeing rides being given before and after practice. We work out early in the morning in the off season, and now it's like an older guy pulls up and then there's a car of like 3 or 4 guys that scatter out of there. So it's really a neat thing that's going on, and all we're asking our guys to do is understand that being able to give back to others is like the most important thing in life. Like, your time is what is the most valuable thing that you can give to another man. And so our guys really take that to heart, which is pretty awesome. And I think that from a cultural perspective, our current seniors, they learned that years ago. And they got rides from other guys, and they went out for wing night with other guys, or all you can eat tacos with the other guys. And now they understand that it's now our turn to be the leaders and to be the driving force behind that.
We do a lot of stuff in the off season that really makes that bond like great, and just having the examples of like me and Gavin and them, and just having the example of us, they were able to grow, and just them as sophomores now are able to take a bigger leadership role and get the freshmen and get the other sophomores that are going to be playing some on Friday nights, and just be able to lead them.
We're trying to, by the end of the year, by the time we had played Avon, and certainly they were the best team in the state of Ohio, but by the time we had played Avon, we were down 9 starters. And did we have a chance if we were completely healthy? I don't know. But I know that not having our best guys and having guys that were banged up, we didn't have a chance. And that's because they were so great, but we were also pretty banged up. So it's like, as we progress through the preseason, we have to be one of our big off-season things was, how are we going to keep these guys healthy? What can we do to allow them to recover a little bit better, which is what you saw today. We had a really hard yesterday. It was a double practice, old school, like all the old football coaches used to do. We used to go, we did 3 weeks of 2 days. Yesterday was a really hard day. Today was a very mental. We lifted, we recovered, we did a lot of walk through and jog through stuff. And we'll pick it back up tomorrow, but it's just being really focused on making sure that our guys get the recovery time that they need, so that way they can be at peak performance on Fridays.
Just how much talent we have on this team, it's really good. Just really excited to see how we do and how this team grows throughout the season.
I think what we control is just take it one day at a time. There's a lot of stuff going around on social media. We can be this, we can be that, but I think it's just important for this team to take it one day at a time. We can be a pretty good team, but if you get ahead of yourself, and you start looking in the future, not being where your feet are, then that's when things can kind of get derailed. So I think if the team just takes it one day at a time, we'll be the best team we can be.
Take it day by day and just focus on yourself, focus on your own assignment and stuff. And I mean, it really doesn't matter what everyone else is saying, as long as you know what you're doing and what you got your trust in your teammates. That's all that really matters.